gonna do a damn good sandwich. I hope you're ready. What do you think? Pretty cool? Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of J Smith Outdoors. If you remember from my last video, we had an issue with the blade engagement belt on the Toro Timemaster here when we were cleaning her up. Saw a big chunk out of the belt. So got my Amazon order in today. We got a air filter, kind of unrelated, but maintenance that we need to do for this year. Keep her running strong. We got also purchased the traction belt. I figured while we're in there changing the belts, you might as well do them all. So this is the traction belt, drive engagement. This is our, this is the belt that was going bad, chunked out of it. This is the blade engagement belt. So we'll get that out, replaced today. And then we have asynchronous belt. This is the belt for the blades. Keeps them in sync, drives the blades. So we'll get that going today. Let's get started. All right, the first step to our job today is removing the dust cover for the belts. We got our 3/8 inch standard socket, and there's 4 bolts. You got one back here, 2 up front, and 1 on the other side. Here we go. Okay, all the bolts are loosened up, so now we can remove the dust cover. Just slides right off. We'll leave the 3 bolts in there, put it on the side. So let's take a closer look at the belts we'll do. So here's under the dust cover, the belts. You got 2 pulleys. This is one for each spindle. Drives your blades. The belt is ribbed, asynchronous to keep your blades synced up so they don't hit each other. And these are your tension pulleys. This pulley here, some models have seen that break pretty early on, but the replacements seem to be good to go. The other belt is our blade engagement belt. This guy here, this is the one that was damaged. I don't know if we can, yeah, there you can see the crack, and then right there is a big chunk missing right out of that. And then down in the back is the drive belt. We'll be getting to that as well. We have to take pretty much both of these off to do the asynchronous belt, so we're going to get them all changed out today. All right, the first thing we want to do in moving the belt is to remove this blade guard so that we can remove the drive engagement belt. Again, standard 3/8 inch socket, we'll remove that. All right, so we'll throw those in the cup so we don't lose them. And the bracket slides right off. Now we have access to our belt. Should be able to pop it off there pretty easy by the looks of it. All right, so now we got it off of the assembly here. Next, we're gonna have to, now that we got this off the assembly here, next we're gonna have to tip up the mower so we can get underneath. See you in a minute. All right, here we have a look at the underside of the mower. You can see the upper pulley is the belt we pulled off from the front side, the drive engagement pulley, and then the lower pulley drives the wheels. We're gonna have to get that removed first. Flip over to the other side here, and it's connected to the transmission. There's a couple springs to keep tension on the transmission. We're gonna have to pull those off before we can remove the belt. So we're gonna do that now. All right, here we got our set of pliers, and we're gonna remove the springs. lot of tension on those guys. Be very careful when you remove them. All right, now that we got those out of the way, should be able to roll the belt off. You can see that. They just push it out. Pop that guy out. Now that you have that off, we can inspect it. Seems okay, not really that bad, but we're in there. Let's swap it out. All right, let's see if we can get the other belt off now, the drive belt. And she popped right out. And you can see right here, big chunk out of her. Pretty worn out. We're ready for a failure any moment. So I'm glad we got it fixed before we failed in the middle of our mow. All right, so now that we got those off, let's see if we can get the new ones pushed back in. In comparison, it's a new belt, old belt. It's always a good idea to size them up, make sure they look good. I don't know if there's any part number on the old one, I don't see it. Yeah, this is the part number for your blade engagement for Toro Timemaster 121-5765. And then your V traction belt. Part number on that guy is 120-9470. Okay, let's see if we can get this back in there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a metal bar there we have to kind of squeeze by. Hopefully we don't have to remove it. We can squeeze the belt. All right, so the belt's on. I was able to squeeze it through from the other side. Pull it in, back on. You can see that. Got a better view from here. There she is. And there's the metal bracket. I was able to work it through from this side, push it over, and then get it wrapped around the pulley. Not too bad. Now let's get the drive belt back on. That's the old one. Here's the new guy. Push it in. Get it around the lower pulley. And we'll see if we can get her to spin over onto there. All right, so slowly just turning. Just gonna pop in, just watch your fingers. Don't wanna get pinched between the belt and the pulley. There we go, she's on. Not too bad. Next, we'll be getting the springs back on. That might be a little more of a challenging process. There we go. Grab it up closer to the head, a little more control to get it connected. I have to get in there, hold it up, and then grab it. All right, and that's in too. overall, not too bad. Not too much of a struggle. We got our traction belt on, and we got our blade engagement belt ready to connect up front. So we're going to flip the motor back over and we're going to go look up there. All right, so now we're going to put the blade engagement belt back on the pulley. Should be able to just roll it on here. There we go. You should see when you engage the blade. Looks like our belt may be off on the other side. Let's check it. Yep, came off. Well, let's get that back on and then the other side should tighten up normally. All right, popped it back on there. Let's go back around to the front and see what we got. All right, so we can see now it's a little bit loose. The drive is not engaged. Let's see what it looks like now when we engage the drive. There we go, nice and tight. All right, now I'm just gonna put the dust cover back on, check everything a little bit, and we'll be right back for startup and test run. One last thing we don't want to forget to put back on is the the belt cover. Belt protector. All right, now we got that all tightened up. We're ready for the cover to go back on. Okay. We'll fire it down and then we'll fire it up. Let's go secure, clean up our tools, get them in place, do one last check of the blades underneath, make sure we're in contact. All right, success. Looks like everything's working. Driving. We're back in business. All right, guys, I hope you liked the video. I hope you learned something today. Help you place your belts a little bit easier next time you got to do it. That's it for today. Like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Alright, if you guys are still here, you stuck around for the bonus content. We're going to change out the air filter. Briggs & Stratton stock air filter. It's got this little plastic thing inside. You have to remove that, I believe, when we put it on. But changing the air filter on the Timemaster, very simple. One screw pops off. Air filter. This one's pretty dirty. After the fall, once you do the leaves with them, they're basically no good. Full of dust around here. Pull out this insert. Pop on the new one. Good as new. Put the cover back on. You're ready to go. Oh yeah, it's a scorcher today. All right guys, we just finished up the belt replacement, so I think we're gonna go out and do a little test mow in the backyard. Just mowed a couple days ago, so it'll be kind of a charity mow. Well, let's see what she does. Alright guys, feels like brand new after the belt change. A little more stress on the engine when you engage the blade, but as the belt gets broken in, I imagine that'll go away. But everything's working real well. Let's see how the cut is. Do a little time lapse here and see how she goes. Alright guys, there you have it. Laying down some fresh stripes today after fixing the belt and changing out the air cleaner. Toro Timemaster. Lays beautiful stripes. Check them out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one.